What is going on, you guys? Welcome to my channel, Pokey Live. On today's video, we got a good one for you today. We'll be taking a dive into what I'd consider to be a long overdue game review for Animal Crossing New Horizons. You already know I play this game all the time, tons of content for it. I cannot believe this game came out in 2020, so yes, I am so late to do this, but to be completely honest with you, I didn't start playing the game right off the bat, and we're talking pandemic time, so yes, I'm late, but I feel like it only makes sense for me to do an honest game review. I will be giving you my honest opinion of the game, both pros and cons, and what I think the future has in store for the Animal Crossing community here in 2024. Let's get right into it. But first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it so much. This first point I'm going to make here is that Nintendo Switch games do tend to be expensive. So if money is tight, which seems to be the case these days, always buy the cartridge. That's a huge tip I give to people if you are hesitant about a game. I know it's so much more convenient just to download the game, but that way you can at least sell the game back for some money in your wallet. So it's not a complete loss if you hate it. Personally, I always check game reviews on games I'm interested in, and sometimes I agree with that review and end up loving the game, and sometimes I totally don't enjoy the game, and that is why I highly suggest buying a cartridge if you have any doubts, because you will at least get some of your money back, and trust me, I wish I did that with a few of mine. So first things first, this game is so nostalgic. I mean, true nostalgia. They didn't really change much in the game other than visuals and the customization upgrades, and of course the DLC, which is the downloadable content. I'm not going to get too into that today. I just think that's probably a topic for another day if I think it's worth it. So one pro of this game I will say is that it is super customizable, as you can see in Mr. Zucker's house here. I have redone it. That again does require the DLC to be completed, but it is totally worth it. Again, won't get too far into it, but definitely just a pro over all of this game. Without the DLC, most things in it are customizable, which is awesome. You can pave, you can path, you can check out a lot of my videos on my methods I used. There's so many options. This game does not lack those options for you guys. Something to note is that the game does work with your current time zone. I live in upstate New York, so that is my hemisphere, and the game reflects exactly that. However, I'm a really honest person. I won't lie to you guys. I did time travel for one reason only for this video. I wanted my game to be bright and vibrant when doing this video, not dark and covered in snow, much like you see outside of my window right now. But this game is meant to be a year-round slower play, so if you like a fast-paced, thrilling game, this game is probably not for you. Personally, I like the excitement of seasons. I like the anticipation. I like the way the snow looks. It just gives me something to look forward to. But yeah, so this game does, in fact, like I said, represent the time zone you're in. So we're in the spring right now in the game. There's tons of weeds. You constantly have to be cleaning up your island. There's always things to do, so you're never bored in the game. You can move things around at any point. Like I said, this game does not lack customization. As you can see, I'm in my little enchanted forest area, which you guys can get pretty creative with. You can theme your island. That's kind of the theme I'm going with. So let's get into the next topic. It's going to be fishing. Now, I know a lot of people who play this game, and they are absolutely obsessed with the fishing in Animal Crossing. It is just, there's something about it that is so soothing and relaxing, and it's fun. You can get some bait, you can craft some bait if you don't have any. I had a bunch in my storage. You can throw some in any body of water and you will spawn fish to catch, so there's never a downtime of catching fish. You can catch them at all hours of the day, which is so fun. You can also work towards your Critterpedia and your museum, which you'll see in a little while. But yeah, I absolutely love fishing. It does require a little bit of technique, so be patient with it. You can also go into the ocean. I like to go back to back between fishing and going out in the sea, deep diving, getting those sea items. Again, guys, these items do change seasonally, so something to look forward to as the seasons change. There will be different items per your time zone you are in. Once you finish that, go check out your ponds, your rivers. Make sure you hit all of the types of water in your island. There are different fish per area of water. You can look it up on forums to see which fish are in which specific types of water. And then once you feel you are in a good place with fishing, you can go right into the museum. Blathers, he's such a cool character. You can just assess your fossils that you dug up earlier. He will tell you if you have them or if you can donate them. Then you can check to see if you have the fish. Here's what the museum looks like. My fish part is not done, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I will not, tour the whole museum. I'm just going to show you the fish part quickly. But this is why you are catching your items such as fish, digging up fossils, finding paintings, those sea items. You are trying to work towards donating them to complete this museum. It is beautiful. The sound of it, it's just relaxing. It's fun to look at. They will also give you the information of when you caught things. So that's going to be it with the museum. If you guys want more of that, there's tons of videos on Animal Crossing Museum. But the next part is going to be after you've assessed things. If you have leftover items, go right to your Nook store and you can sell those items for money. That is how you get currency in this game. You have to just constantly be working, catching items, finding things, and then constantly running back to the store. It is very repetitive. That could be a con, I might say, but it's just how the game is. So you probably noticed when we were at the pier, there was this little guy here. This is Cap'n, and he is a really cute character. He takes you on an island tour. It cost 1,000 Nook miles. He takes you to this island that, in quotes, you can't ever return to, but don't worry, guys, they all look pretty similar. This is a great strategy for just getting resources if you're tapped out on your own island. Don't forget to smash those rocks. They give you tons of items. Dig up anything you want. If the island has different types of fruit, take that fruit back with you. It yields a lot of money in the game. You can fish on these islands. You can catch creatures in the sea. You can do everything you would on your own. It's just an extra resource. Then when you get back, don't forget to sell those items for money. As you can see, that gold nugget sells for a lot of money. We got some Nook miles there. You want to complete these little missions as you go. Like I said, there's always something to do in this game. So next up, that leads us to our home. This is one of the biggest parts of the game that you are working towards, is getting all of these home upgrades. They are costly, so you have to constantly be finding items to sell to make money. As you can see, they did a great job with being able to customize your home easily. The setup is great, super user friendly. You can, turn things on and off. There's an upstairs, there's a downstairs. I made a little gym down there. I won't do a full house tour, just kind of quickly show you the rooms. You get a bedroom, you get a bathroom, you get a kitchen. I have an office. You can make this house however you want. Again, it is up to you how you design it. You can change it a million times if you want. You also get some mail in this game. Sometimes you get presents, or you have a mom in the game that gives you gifts. So don't forget to check your mailbox. Next up, guys, resources. In order to make that home upgrade possible with the cost of it, you have to be constantly getting resources. You have to smash those rocks, hit those trees, and that is how you build things. That is how you literally make these tools. And oh no, I got stung. That will happen when you hit the trees. Unfortunately, you just have to hit the trees in this game because that is how you craft a lot of the tools. But no worries. You can go into the resident center here, use that workbench, or if you have one somewhere else, the DIY will show you how to craft medicine. You can go ahead, once you have the resources for that, craft some medicine, take it, you will cure your bee sting. This game is just so unbelievably detailed. Look at all of these items you can craft. So figure out what you're working towards, and it will show you exactly what you need. You'll have residents like Miss Kit here, who I got not that long ago, who already feels like she wants to leave. You can either send them on their way or tell them not to leave. If you do send them on your way, her plot will be available, which I have multiple videos showing you guys how to resident hunt in Animal Crossing. It is one of my favorite parts. Do not miss out on that. But if you feel like you like the character, feel free to keep them. If not, go to the airport. Orville will give you some options on how to travel. You can use a Nook Miles ticket. Again, I have videos for that. But there's tons of other stuff. You can have visitors, you can fly, you can go to work, you can go to Harv's Island. Do your research, figure out what all of those things are. And one thing I did not mention though, if you are an online play type person, this game might not be for you, as there really isn't too much to do as far as playing with your friends. You can invite people to your island, you guys can share resources, give each other cool things, you can take photos, but that really is it as far as online play. So if you are into the online type play games, maybe this one isn't for you. I think it does lack a little bit. But one positive in this game, I will wrap this up with, is you can't win or lose. It's meant to be slow. It's meant to be relaxing. So again, if you do like more of like the intense type games, this probably isn't for you. Animal Crossing to me just brings a true sense of peace, and I feel like everyone needs a game that brings them peace with no stress or competitiveness. But again, it's not for everyone. So last thing I will talk about quickly, as far as 2024 goes, I hate to say it, but I don't think we'll be getting another Animal Crossing versions for at least another year or two. On the plus side, though, I absolutely think we will get another version of this game. I mean, why wouldn't they? It's so popular and super successful. I truly believe this will be on the top games for the Switch ever made. So here's my final take on it. With all that being said, all the information I just gave you, this game for me is an absolute 5 out of 5. I think it's worth the hype, the money. And if you're just starting out in 2024, don't worry, do not miss the boat. It's perfectly fine. I think you'll have a year or two at least to just play this one, and I promise you will not be bored. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked the video. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a comment and let me know how you feel about this game. I want your opinion, and if you're going to get it or not after watching this video. I will see you guys on the next.